Halcyon, Soth, Monday, Timothy, Evil Fox, Kawaii. I have a Yelan on my shoulder. She's here occasionally. The Inazuma theme. Hi Jelly. The Inazuma theme is on my list of stuff of like ambient stuff that I listen to. It's a playlist of Genshin tracks and stuff. Oh shit, sorry. It's on a list of tracks that I listen to when I'm making stuff, when I'm drawing or writing or doing stuff like that. So what I was saying before, hello everyone, named off everyone. Halcyon, Soth, Monday, Timothy, Evil Fox, Kawaii, Jelly, and wishing Kawaii, hope that you heal fast, and sending good vibes your way. Definitely been there with that kind of stuff before. Not an abscess, but really bad dental stuff and things. I had a really bad bicycle accident when I was in 10th grade. When I was in 10th grade, I had a really bad bicycle accident when I was in 10th grade. Almost knocked all my front teeth out. I was cycling downhill at like, I had to been going like 40 miles an hour. I mean, I was just booking it because it was a stupid 14-year-old, 15-year-old, however old I was. And the tire slipped off of the this bike had some issues. Someone stole my bicycle, and then one of the local police officers found it in a cornfield like a week later. It never rode straight after that. Probably what led to this, but the tire slipped off of the rim and got jammed between the spokes and the fork, and just launched me, like catapulted me, and I hit the pavement face first, and it tore a giant gash in my septum. My teeth went through the inside of my mouth. It was 10 stitches and I can't remember if it was several weeks or if it lasted months, but like it was a long time recovering, because even the smallest like mouth movement would like just barely re-tear the septum wound and the wounds inside my mouth. And also since then, I've gotten every few weeks, I get really bad canker sores, and I just have to deal with it. Saltwater rinses and Oral-B rinses and that kind of stuff only helps so much. But yeah, so I'm sending good vibes your way, because mouth pain is always horrible because there's not a lot you can do with it, right? Oh my gosh, my friend is 2006 grade church stuff and real wow, dang. I've never broken a bone either. I had I landed weird, like I jumped off of the stage in high school. Shit I did in high school. I jumped off of our stage in high school in the gymnasium. Is it still super low? Oh. Sorry. I know why that was. It's because the desktop audio was on max in my OBS. This should be a lot more normal. The desktop audio was on max because I was recording a little something. For you guys. Seems like you guys heard a little bit of. It's just when the music started swelling. Sorry about that. I was recording a little something for you guys, and I needed max volume desktop audio for my on my OBS, because I was recording desktop audio. So yeah, I've never broken a bone. I have had what my doctor later in life told me was probably a fracture that calcified. I jumped off of the stage in Converse, which, as you know, I have like no support, no cushioning. I jumped off of our stage in high school and landed flat foot onto the gymnasium floor. And I was, oh man, that hurt. And as I was driving home, I was like, oh man, it hurts to press the accelerator pedal. Didn't tell my parents, didn't think anything of it. Was just a dumb teenager. And then when I was like 26, 27, I went in for like a checkup with the doctor. And I was like, oh, by the way, like sometimes my foot hurts and has like, I've got this weird like lump, like tiny microscopic lump, in my like on my foot. And I don't know what that's all about. They're like, well, what did you... and I told them the story about jumping out the stairs, and they're like, you probably had like a hairline fracture that calcified, and what you're feeling is the calcification. I'm like, oh. Ugh, torn meniscus. Ugh. Jeez Louise. And ended up coding twice. Ugh. Man. Rough go of it. Sending more good vibes your way, Kawaii. The cabbage is a free emote, isn't it? I don't have that one behind a sub wall, do I? If it is, everyone throw some cabbages for everyone throw some cabbages in chat for Kawaii. It is, yay! Everyone throw some cabbages in chat for Kawaii real quick. I have GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disorder, and I had to have a what do you call it? An endoscopy for that. And when they put me under, when I came back up, I was like, they gave me way too, as I've stated before, I'm a very, very small person. And when I came back up from the anesthesia, they gave me probably like a dosage for a normal sized male my age. Like a 220 pound, 6'1", like a normal sized American male. And I am definitely not that. I came back out of it, and my mom was like, you were telling me all kinds of stories about your drinking escapades in college and the lighting off M80s in cornfields. And I was like, oh, well, I guess now you know. There was another one where I can't remember. We'll get into the game in just a sec. There was another one where I can't remember what I was. It was I had to get a CT scan for something, and when they put the iodine contrast into my bloodstream, they put the iodine contrast in, slid me into the machine, and like almost immediately, I like mashed the emergency button on the hand controller, and like actually like I was so uncomfortable that I was actually like kind of smacking the controller against the side of I was like, I'm gonna puke, I need out right now. because I was strapped down lying on my back in the machine. It's like an MRI. And I was like, if I throw up now, I'm just gonna choke on it. Like this is where I die. So I was like just pounding the pounding the button and smacking the remote against the side. Thankfully, the microsecond I hit that emergency button, they started pulling me out of it. And they didn't even get the little like the like barf bag. This is way too much information. They didn't even get the bag over to me in time. I just blew chunks all over the floor. But they were like, okay, I guess your body doesn't like the iodine contrast. We should like yeah. Anyways, let's get into the game. Gonna continue into Enkanomiya. I want to listen to this some more real quick as I drink some soda real quick. I tweeted about this earlier or last night, that when before I'd played this game, I didn't read any memes or forum posts or video essays or anything like that about it. Ala Waleed, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Thank you. I didn't read any forum posts or video essays about Genshin before playing it, and so I didn't know that I was supposed to hate Inazuma, and so I don't. I talk about it a lot, but like, as I've said before, it's the weakest of the nations. Doesn't mean it's bad. I still loved the story. I still loved the characters. Tepe's death still affected me. Was Tepe's death poorly written? I kind of think so, because we didn't get any time with him before, like, we didn't get any time to, like, really get attached to him, and, I think that it would have, again, Tepe's death really affected me, like, that, like, it was effective. I think it would have been better. I think it would have been better, made more sense, and had more emotional impact if we had gotten to know him better, or if he had been closer to one of the playable characters like Ayaka or Goro or someone like that, where we had more investment into his character. But still, it still hit me. Even all of these complaints are after thinking about it. When you're in the moment, because there are games where, like, I'm in the moment and I'm like, oh, that sucked. When you're in the moment, it hits you really hard. And there's so many parts of about this game that the Inazuma rant continues. Yeah. There are a ton of moments in this game where the more you think about it, the better it gets. Tepe's one was one where the more I think about it, kind of the less impact it has. But still, it... Wait, is this where we were? Oh yeah, it is. Oh, because this is a world. This isn't a main quest. I was expecting a gold quest marker for some reason, like main quest stuff. Where are we going? Okay, I want to make sure everyone's healed. We're gonna go back into this with Bennett again because I need a healer. I need a healer. Also, there's a teleport here I didn't get. How's everyone doing today? The biggest thing that hit me with Tepe's death was when he said, why is this Rune Guard back? Why are you here? Also, why can't I go up on that thing? Ow. Rude!
Game's up. Fun's over. Teamwork is dreamwork! As one with wind and cloud! Torn to oblivion!
I had told my sister about this game, and she was like, oh, that's neat. I'm very, very close with my sister. We're like bros. I had told my sister about this game. I turned the music back on, didn't I? No, I didn't. I told my sister about this game before. She's like, oh, that's neat. And then I sent her a gif of Raiden pulling the sword out, and the gif of on the ship when you first are going to Inazuma, and Beto does this turn around and puts her hand on her hip. I showed her those two gifs, and my sister was like, okay, tell me more.
Oh my gosh, the Sealy!
Okay, let's just get back to the room we were in. Oh my gosh, heck off!
Oh my gosh, heck off!
What does superconduct do again? Isn't that just a physical resistance buff? Someone was talking about that in excuse me, in the comments of one of the most recent. Oh, he's down here. Of the most recent YouTube upload. Which is the temporary combat event? Events. Superconduct is another elemental reaction. Which is the one that's just a physical damage increase? This one? Okay. Let me pin this one for maybe we do it. I want to try to make, like, I don't know how much is left in Enkanomiya. But I definitely want to charge ahead with more Enkanomiya quest line before we do this. And there's still 5 days left on it. Yeah. I don't think she is. This is another don't tell me moment. I don't think she is, but I don't know, because she doesn't have a burst animation. She doesn't have a burst animation screen where it's the full animation like all the other 5 stars. So I don't think she is. But I could see Candace being the Archon in. Oh, also she's not a Dendro character, so duh. I could see. I think it's her design. I think it's her designs. The fact that she has a shield, the dual color eyes. Oh, duh, 4-star. I don't know why. If she was 5-star, I could see her being Archon. She's got that kind of Archon swagger. And the shield, I don't know why. She seems like she'd be a big deal. Royalty inspired, yeah. Her design speaks status, yeah. You guys always have much more eloquent and concise ways of describing things that Someone asked, who's my favorite character? This is an ongoing question because we meet so many characters. It's an ongoing question. Like almost every single episode, we could re-answer this question. It's kind of like Connery, what's your favorite car? It changes like per day. Like my favorite cars, my favorite motorcycles, my favorite airplanes. Oh my gosh, is that? Oh my gosh, you're the Archon of electricity, of lightning. Chill. Favorite characters tend to change as you get to know them. Yeah. I don't know. As far as characters that we've met that I don't have, I really like Ayaka. She's so wholesome.
A blade embraces its duty.
A cabbage embraces its a blade embraces its cabbage. I like how bubbly Yoimiya is. I don't know if I'm talking about I don't know if I'm discussing my favorite characters though. Zhongli obviously is high up there.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Who share the cabbage? As far as those who share the memory, shouldn't Venti be one of the, because he's the other original OG Archon. I do like the also someone else also mentioned this, that there's a lot hiding. It feels like there's so much hiding behind his drunken smile, that he's hiding a lot of pain. Because when we went through his was it his story quest, or it was his story quest, right? Where we discovered about Decarabian's tower and the fall of all that he was just a regular person who took up arms and was kind of thrust the title of Archon on him. He didn't want to be a leader. And his friend, who he modeled this look after, his friend was the true leader who kind of took up arms, and he was killed. There's so much tragedy in this game. I love it. I love a good drama, a good like melodrama, tragedy, kind of opera. It's so nice. I don't know who would be in favorite characters. Obviously Beidou, I like everything about Beidou. I don't know if I can call her favorite character though, because we know, like, we spent so little time with her. Like, we spent so much time with Zhongli. Klee is my little cinnamon roll.
Totoko, where are you?
Yoimiya's bubbliness, Ayaka's wholesomeness. I honestly really like A, and I also like the Shogun even. I like that their two characters are very consistent and very clear. There's very clear distinct voices and personalities. And by voice I mean not just Anne's voice, the voice actress speaking lines, but I like that by her distinct voice I mean her personality, and not just her personality, but it's difficult to explain, but like her voice, the voice that, like, a very clear and distinct voice that that A and the Shogun have. Also, why doesn't Kokomi have pupils? I like Kokomi too. Coco fish. We pulled a Kale way early. I like Miko a lot as well. She's the she has that Lisa level of I don't know how to describe it, where it's kind of a yinger, kind of like, she has the seductress energy, but she's not. It's just like, it's not, because Yinger is very overtly, she's trying to be like coy in what she's saying. All it is, like, the reason that Yae Miko is described as Elisa is just like her speaking mannerisms and her voice and everything. But she has that level of, she's very wise, very intelligent. She's always like a couple steps ahead. And because, like, of her personality and her mannerisms, you wouldn't expect it. She like she knows more than she lets on kind of vibe, and I really like that in the character. Also her ears. It's a good question, because this there's so many characters and all of them are so well fleshed out. You can tell who a character is by their silhouette. You know Lisa from, despite them both having witch hats, you know Lisa from Mona from their silhouette. Just by, Mona's, dueling pigtails, and it's, everyone is so well fleshed out in their designs and their personalities. It's such a good thing for, like, if you're a writer, Fox Girls are better. If you're a writer, this is such a good thing to study about how to give characters such very clear and distinct voices. It's hard when you're one person writing, to not have every character sound like you. I also like Sarah's turn when she realizes, oh, like, I'm kind of the bad guy. Like, this has all been the wool being pulled over my eyes. I like her turn, that it feels like a natural turn, because she doesn't turn immediately. She's like, what you're saying, Miko, is preposterous. And not only is it preposterous, but, like, it's treasonous. Like, you're going against the almighty Shogun with your words right now. And like, okay, I'll entertain you. Bring proof. And if your proof isn't good enough, then I'm still gonna take the Traveler. Like, he's still coming with me to face his judgment. So she's reasonable in that, like, okay, I'll like, the Guji Yai is not foolish, and Sarah understands that, but she's still like, no, like, I got a job to do. So far, there hasn't been a character I have disliked that I can think of as far as the playable characters. Even Scaramouche is he has that overly confident sass to him, that arrogance that's not charming, but it doesn't make me hate him. I like all the characters that we've met so far. Anyway, yap over, let's continue. Oh, I bet this Sealy court is the Sealy downstairs, actually. So we could have followed that Sealy, and it would have followed us the path that we're already walking. The path we are already walking. If you wish to walk this path, then I no longer can walk beside you. Oh, wait, we talked to this guy already, and then we opened up this. So we need to go outside and go over to here to seek out the golden bridle. What about Coco's design? There are some designs that I have some, I don't know if I would call them issues, but there's some things where I'm like, I would have designed that a bit differently. Oh my gosh. Are you for real?
The almighty Raiden Shogun.
Okay, that's Fox. That's Fox Evil Fair. Yeah, there are some characters where they are a bit fan servicey, like Yelan just wearing lingerie. I'm kind of okay with that, but I would have designed them a bit differently. Like I would have had Raiden's kimono actually be a full kimono and not show her thighs, not show as much cleavage, because it just doesn't make sense for her character. There are parts of her design that are really, really nice, like the when like back in the day, A didn't wear sleeves, but Makoto did, and A didn't wear the fan. That was Makoto's thing, and so combining those two parts to kind of like honor her fallen sister, such good design. It's design that tells a story. Hey. Yeah!
The wind knows me.
I've been having to get Raiden's talents up because the scaling on polearms is atrocious. It starts at like 40, as opposed to like level 6 scaling on Beidou is above 100% for even the first hit. So the only thing that would make you hit for less than 1400 would be like physical damage resistances and stuff like that. The scaling on polearms feels just as bad as the scaling on like bow characters. This must be the trial puddle. This must be the trial riddle. What the? It gets bonus damage from ER. Oh, does she? Oh, I didn't realize that. Is that in... Oh, for electro damage bonus. This has also been very helpful. Decreasing, giving us a discount when we ascend melee weapons, or at least swords and polearms. Oh, jeez, frames. Calm down. When I was playing last night, was anyone playing around 11 o'clock p.m. Pacific time, where my my ping dived down as low as it has been for as long as it has dived down that low. I mean, I was at like 800, 850 millisecond ping for a solid minute. Was there something weird going on with the servers or something? Especially North American players. So that was something that I noticed last night. What do I do here? These do things. Oh. Oh no, it's a puzzle. He says with surprise.
Hey, a chest!
Is this the golden bridle? Is this a bridle from this realm? Dull golden bridle. Dull golden bridle. 4 big guys. The hereditary national treasure of Byakuyokoku. Oh, I did it! Second try this time! But it has lost all of its own power. This was done to prevent thieves who have entered through alternative means from seeing to value. It's a triangle. It's not a triangle. What the? It's a diamond. It's a triangle! Sealy Court. Ooh, lots of stuff. Man, the weapons weathered back into stone is such a cool visual storytelling, just how freaking old this place is. Oh, hey, one of these. Nifty, nifty. Ooh. Nice, nice, nice.
Into the wind.
See ya, evil fox. Thanks for stopping by. Crumbly chair. Many Mora. Back to the main... the library, yeah. At the library! Ooh, spicy Doritos. Ooh, spicy Doritos guarding the chest as well. Oh my gosh. That violin.
Busted. Things are about to get tight. Everybody stand back! Wind strike.
I'm still not super remembering to activate Raiden's skill first. Because it buffs everyone else's burst. It's not super necessary unless I'm facing off against one big enemy.
The wind knows me. There is no escape. Busted. Shine down.
Shine up. It is nice to have a boost. A boost. Especially because these fights are getting increasingly technical and we still haven't ascended the world level. And we are far overdue to ascend the world level. After we, whatever like this main quest in Enkanomiya, the first thing we do when we get back to the surface is ascend the world level. We are far overdue. And like, I'm having some difficulties with the fights, but, you know, what's life without a little challenge? Is that a challenge? Temper. I wouldn't dream of challenging you. That was a Lion King reference. Have you made any progress looking for the golden bridle? Is this your card? Ah, yes, that's the one. Why, isn't this a coincidence? The book says that the craftsman Abaraku no Mikoto, Abrax, was ordered to create the chariot of the sun to finally bring light to the everlasting night. Before this, the people had lived in constant state of fear, for it was the great hunters in the dark, the Baptismal Vishaps, who were the original rulers of this land. The Baptismal Vishaps. Interesting. Yes, pure primordial elemental creatures, wild spirits who never bent the knee to any god or worldly power. I believe that the traditional Enkanomiya tale, the clash of the drakes and the serpent, also refers to Baptismal Vishap and the dragon heir of the depths. Oh. At first, people would light lamps to chase the dark away, but to little effect. Back when the Dainichi Mikoshi was created, the White Knight chased the darkness of the Evernight away. Thus did the people gain a reprieve with which to live their lives. The Dainichi Mikoshi could even be used to put forth a barrier to protect the people of Byakuyakoku. With this, we should be able to bring the barrier down. Let me help you activate it. According to what the book says, I need to do this, and then this, and then this. Okay, that should do it. The golden bridle's ready. Commanding the Dainichi Mikoshi to drop the barrier should be peanuts now. Peanuts. I'm partially allergic to peanuts. We should probably perform such portentous deeds. That's a good word. Such portentous deeds at the outermost gates of the Dainichi Mikoshi, wouldn't you say? The main gate should be on the southeast section of the area it occupies. Just circle the barrier a bit until you find it. Without really caring if you understand him or not. Enkanomiya is surrounded by bottomless chasms. If you fall, you could count to 100 without ever hitting the bottom, so please watch your step. In any case, if you can't find the place, just circle around the barrier a bit. You'll get there eventually. I'm almost done with my own investigations here. I haven't found what I'm looking for, though, so I'll go ahead and wait for you. Alrighty. Oh. So maybe I shouldn't ascend the world level yet. Okay. Alrighty then. Yeah, because I still am needing to grind 5-star artifacts for people, and not even just grind 5-star artifacts for people, but level up the current ones that we have. Because I need to get a good set of what's max world level what's max world level is it? Gotcha. Okay. So there's only 3 more levels to go. Okay. Alright. I just don't want to feel like I'm wussing out or anything. But, I am, like, we almost got wiped by those Oceanid, enemies on that one place. So, alright, I'll give that a deeper thought then. Cause yeah, people are, it's only Beidou, Yanfei, and Yelan that are level 80. Everyone else is 70 or lower. Much lower at times. Barbara's 60, Noelle's 50, Chongyun's 50, Shinobu's 50, Xiangling's 50. And so I really only have a solid team of 1, which is really just Beidou, Yelan, Yanfei, and Bennett are my 4 strongest characters by far.
Where did that come from?
And it's I'm closing in on finishing building Bennett. Once I get him to 80, I'll stop building him for a bit. So it's primarily Kazuha that I'm building. And I don't know who I'm gonna build after those 2.
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Xingqiu, I guess. Xingqiu and Shinobu maybe. Build my Hyper Bloom trigger and build my my Hydro applicator. I do need to build Ryan. I use her so I not only do I like her as her, but her like playing her is so much fun. I know it's not super optimized. This team isn't super optimized. None of my teams are. But she's so much fun to play, and she does good enough. Like, this team does good enough. The only team that's really optimized is this as a freeze team, because this is actually a pretty competent freeze team. If I didn't want a healer, I could substitute Xingqiu in here for, but I like having a healer. And Barbara's skill does constant Hydro application when you're close to someone. Over there. Where's this teleport that I missed? It's up there. What the?
One with nature.
There it is. I see it.
Into the wind.
I can see it. I can smell you. Do not attempt to hide from me, coward. I see you. I sense you. I smell you, boy. Do not fear the dark. Come. Come to me. I promise your death will be swift. Do not flee the dark. It will find you regardless. You'll only die tired.
The wind knows.
Radish, tomato. Whoa, look at that. Look at this guy. Also, what are these? What are these things? They're not on my map. They're just in the mini-map. What are these nuts? Hey! Wake up!
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Oh, click it! Ow! Here, come back in here.
The birds call. One
Come here.
with nature.
There is no escape. Now you shall perish.
Oh, Bennett's circle already went away. And Bennett's circle's already back.
Illusion shattered.
Things are about to get fun.
Here we go. I'm not super paying attention to the numbers when I'm attacking. Am I wrong in assuming that like most of the damage when I'm attacking like that comes from Yelan's dice? Feels like she does so much. Oh, it's these. That's what I'm seeing. The key sigils. I'm gonna come here. I'm gonna put another thread in the Genshin discussion thing where I have an artifacts advice thread. I'd like a team comp advice thread where people can recommend who, based on the characters that I have right now, who would be like who does work well together. Because really, it's just me playing characters that I like, not necessarily characters that are going to be effective. And characters that are effective is going to make me like them. Like. Like, oh, I don't really like this character. Oh, you will. Like, once you figure it out. Oh, that's a Hydro Mage. Hers isn't ready.
Into the wind.
Come here, light that off. Pull that out of your tits.
Take them.
Take them.
I have no need.
I have no cabbages. What does that have to do with anything, eh? You having no cabbages, what bearing does that have on accepting treasure? Look at these gnarled roots as well. These like ancient trees. Oh my gosh. My throat. Meme team or legit team?
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
I have some. I'm sorry, I'm taking so much time away from the game. I just have so much to say. I have some meme teams. I have mono teams. I have Medical Harem, which is a team of only healers. I have this team called Pain, which is a team of only archers. Team Dandelion, which is just the Mondstadians.
I stand before it.
I stand up before it. A cabbage. Look at this dude just
Gotcha.
just ruminating by the cliff. Look how little damage Kazuo is doing. I need to level him up too.
Shine down.
I love her holstering animations too. That one where she's just like, I'm done with this spear, and she just like pokes it away with the back of her palm. I should have pulled out Kazuo for gliding. There's a randomizer where you can select characters you own and just roll a random team. Oh, jeez. All right. Before I forget, let me add that to the punishment wheel. That would be a really good thing for our next Squareathon. Genshin Team Randomizer. Challenge down there. Bros, a chest. Sit in mod chat. Thank you. Thanks, please. Mono teams are not really meme teams these days. Yeah, my some of my mono teams like have, even just on physical damage, some of them could still be pretty competent. The one I remember is we did mono hydro against Oceanid, which was just painful. I feel like that one just is. Where'd you go?
Busted.
Coward. Heretic.
The wind knows me.
He's dead! Harry Potter is dead! Okay, we're still going the right way. And a teleport. And cement. Wow, rare resources! I'll follow the Sealy, actually. Because it seems like it's going in the direction that we're going anyway. Follow the Sealy. What is this? Ah! It's like the portals up on the surface. Come here, bud.
But a momentary distraction.
I also probably will put in that in the discussion that I start, in the thread that I start, not only team comps, but also who should, based on my playstyle, you guys have seen me fight, based on my playstyle, what's in store for us, Stingray, what's in store for us and where we are right now, current world level, incoming world level, theater, spiral abyss, bosses, world bosses, all that stuff, all that into consideration. Who should I be building right now? Because I'm trying not to make the mistake again of building too many, which is why I'm just focusing on these two dudes right now. It was Bennett and Xingqiu, but because Kazuha is in my team far more often than Xingqiu is, I'm building out Kazuha and stopped building Xingqiu. I'm very careful not to build too many characters. I stop at Jiangling. Everyone back here is people that I won't build for the foreseeable future. Chevreuse I'll build eventually, once we get to Fontaine. But even Toma, like I C6'd him, brought him to 40, did some level 40 domains with him. Didn't really like him all that much. I like his shield. Other than that, I could kind of go without him. I feel like I don't know how to use Mona correctly, and so I can't take real advantage of her burst, even though it's like when it comes to bursts that scale attack, I like Bennett far more. Okay, it's over there. Oh my gosh, that looks cool in the fog. I C6'd Toma and brought him up to 40. Same with I should flip that. I brought Toma up to 40 and Sara purely because I had them C6'd. And it's because I didn't know that some characters that are C6 are still not as good as other characters that are C0. Like, what character in your teams carried you the furthest despite being under-leveled? Because for me, Shinobu at level 20 carried us a long way. With her Electro application and her healing factor, she carried us a long way, even being half level of everyone else. At one point, I had a level 50 Yanfei, and level 20 Shinobu was still in my team, still doing work. Jean. Oh, your weak spot isn't up, so it's pointless trying to shoot it right now.
Out of the way.
Oh, I couldn't dodge when I was in the middle of that animation because duh.
One with wind and cloud.
Also didn't pull this out when I should have.
Here comes the catch.
No. Okay. You're shooting bombs. That means your weak spot's open.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Now you shall perish.
Okay, I was trying to look at that time. Is it? I guess just because there's so much damage, because Raiden's only doing 1500 electro damage per strike. But I guess Yelan's dice is also only doing 1500 per strike, but it strikes 3 at a time. Nahida, Shinobu, A, Barbara, is one of your top teams, period. Ooh. Chi-Chi healing you in Dragon Spine. Neuvillette. Neuvillette also gives me vibes of being the Archon of that area. Maybe it's just his drip, but he gives me like I'm a big deal vibes. What a king. I want him. You know what the way I would describe this music is? Is lonely. This is a very... What the hell is this? Ghostfish. The schools of ghostfish will surround you when you are within them, allowing you to continuously glide. But watch your positioning. If you find yourself outside the group, the added lift will be lost. Oh, as long as I stay in the bubble. Nifty. Fish elevator. Oh, catching? Really? Your first 5-star. Should I have gotten out of that? Okay. I'm just making sure that like it wasn't taking me up to an oculi up there. To an oculus. Grab this teleport real quick. What is that? Is this just a mirror maiden with a crazy crest on their back? What the heck is that, dog? Need all the sweet flowers I can get my grubby little paws on because I'm running out of chicken. Is this just a mirror maiden? Behold. This is not a mirror maiden.
Gotcha.
Oh, that's not ready. But now it is.
Clouds high. The burst.
Torn to oblivion.
Whoa, he's not taking damage.
Remove all obstacles.
The truth shall set you free.
No thanks, I'm good. The power of water
Busted.
is its ability to take any cabbage. Hey, don't climb that!
Into the wind.
Let's light it up. Why do they never miss?
My healer's low health.
Illusion shut.
Quietly now.
Okay, I gotta destroy the his Lecter shield. I need to feed him. Man, I don't have a cryo character, and my pyro character right now doesn't really do great. Don't damn it!
Let's light it up.
Swirl that pyro. Heal him. The power of water.
Gotcha.
Oh my gosh, he's stuck in between these rocks. It's really hard for me to get close to him. Don't stagger me.
Why do they never miss?
He staggered me. I specifically told him not to. Also, that didn't the pyro went away as well. I'm gonna heal him again. I need it.
Take cover. Teamwork is drift.
Ooh, get some of that heals, boy. Holy balls.
But a momentary distraction.
What a momentary distraction. The hell was that? Abyss Lecter. A creature of the Abyss Order that calls upon thunder and lightning and prays of the darkness. It possesses some ability to disrupt elemental powers, and some of its attacks will drain elemental energy while dealing damage to them. Oh, kind of like one of the Vishaps. Yeah. Oh. Interesting. Also, that did something that I talked about pre-patch God of War Ragnarok bosses. Although this one isn't a glitch. This one isn't a problem like that one was. This was just a function of that enemy, where when you get them down to a certain health, he spawns that shield, and they won't take any damage while that shield is up. They won't take any damage to their health.
Inactivity
Whereas
serves
with
no
with other enemies, if you have the right elements, you can damage their health even though their shield isn't being damaged. But with that one, it would not accept. And maybe it would be different if I was using cryo. I don't know. But no, that would just chew through the Electro shield better. Because usually when I have Yanfei on the team, it's really easy to just spam her fireballs, her just normal attack, and chew through an Electro shield. Or if I have Kaya, but with Bennett, I could just do a tiny bit of damage, then I had to wait 3 seconds for it to come back. If I wanted to do more, I had to charge it up, and I was vulnerable to him interrupting that, because while he's charging that up, he just stands there, and I don't think I have enough constellations where I don't have any constellations for him actually, because one of his decrease while you're charging that up. Well, maybe not. I thought there was something that helped this while he's charging that up, helps it not interrupt resistance. Cooldown reduced and won't be launched by level 2. For some reason, I thought that there was something where that he had a skill or a talent or a constellation where while he's charging this up, it would give him a reduced, an increased resistance to interruption. But okay, for my first one fighting with kind of not the right elements and stuff, not bad. 2 rows of text on this headstone. First row is a script of the Byakuya Yokoku is unintelligible. Second row is the common script and goes as follows. Here lies Ion no Mikoto, versed in fortune-telling and sigil signs, but who often predicted falsely, never errant only when reading the span of his own years. Down there, Ruined Guard over there. Okay, it's down here. Before we hop down to that, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Be right back. All right, there's been plenty of yap and not a lot of playing so far this episode. So let's get down to business to defeat the Huns. Let's get down to business. Why did it have me come here just to send me over there? Let me get this while we're over here.
One with nature.
Oh, hello! Hello! Didn't see you guys. What did I do that when the weak spot wasn't open?
Shine down.
Take it easy. Things are about to get set.
There is no escape.
Busted.
Get some more energy from that because his ER is huge. Bennett's is, or his energy recharge is huge. Okay, bursting at the end of the fight again. I don't really look at her animations when she's using the sword. Often because there's just so many colors on screen.
Take them. I have no need.
There.
Into the wind.
Oh gosh, a bunch of night owls. 1:14 in the morning. Jeez Louise. I'm gonna pull my old team back out. For kinda no reason.
Gotcha. Game's up. Fun's over.
I don't know why. I
Motion to
feel like I want to use them right now.
Wait, hear me. Inadmissible evidence.
Dropped a stamp on your head. There's something very satisfying about fighting enemies, about winning battles with a team that's so horrible. A team comp that is so disjointed. Oh, what the fuck? It's heading us over there. I wonder if this is related or it's a chest. Frog. Ooh, there's a thing up there. I don't have Kazuha. That'd make it way easier to get this. Probably should just go grab him. Because it might actually... Yeah, it's going to be way easier to...
Shine down.
Oh my gosh, not her. Not him either. Press the wrong button both times.
Nature.
There we go. Hey, another portal. Oh, it's the guy. I was like, well, there's a person over here. Wow. Here's the barrier. Ah, you're here. Allow me to help you shut the barrier down. Could you pass me the golden bridle? I suddenly have some reservations. Huh? Still suspicious of me? Well, Enjou, don't you think you're a bit too quick on your feet? Oh, come now. That's hurtful talk, although I suppose that the sight of a literary researcher bouncing about the place happily is a rare one. But come now, I didn't deceive you earlier, did I? Well, that's true. We couldn't have found the golden bridle without your help. I mean, this will definitely sound like villain talk, but only I can help you now. You can hold me at sword point, or hit me to make up for the time you didn't earlier. But once you're done with that, I'd like you to trust me. If you don't, none of us are going to enter Dainichi Mikoshi. Are you the type who enjoys getting beaten up or something? He's a masochist. Not that Paimon's gonna do that. What do you think? Okay then. I could roll my sleeves up. Either you don't have sleeves. Okay then. Now allow me to help you bring this barrier down. Please, step back a bit. This is my first time after all. Things could, go poorly. You never know. What could go poorly? For example, the blast could send you tumbling into the bottomless chasm. Or a fetid air might make it hard to breathe. Or maybe some giant guardian dragon will come charging out. Or I might even get cursed and turn into some kind of flame-flinging monster. That's kind of scary. Anyways. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa, what? That had a huge impact on the surrounding area. Gotta say, opening ancient ruins for the first time in my life feels pretty exciting. Watching that huge wall disappear really gives you the kind of rush you get from burning a huge Pardon? That sounds really dangerous. You sure you're a researcher? Of course. I already can't wait to investigate the insides of Dainichi Mikoshi. What long-lost volumes will we uncover there? To burn. Well, allow me to go ahead first. If you find any tempting treasures, you're free to take them. And burn them. I will burn you. Do not test me. Yeah! Hey! Oh no! I was gonna charge that up, but he was flinging at me. No, don't do that. You done spinning? Oh, I was way too far away from him for that. Boop, boop. Oh, this guy's still left. Hi.
Gotcha. Treasure. One way to draw your target out of hiding.
Mint. Teleport right there. You underestimate either. Could roll up his sleeves without sleeves.
Quietly now.
The power of a whatever he is. The power of an Asgardian. Your mom.
Gotcha. Motion to compel.
Doom, 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 doom. Bloop. What is this thing? Obviously nothing I can do anything with right now, but... You mint picker. Hey! Stab it!
Here comes the catch.
It's much more easy when they don't move. Getting dramatic flashbacks to Ruin Guard Island. Let me pull out a team that makes at least a little more sense. This team is still super disjointed, but at least it makes a little more sense. Hey. Hey. How many? 3? I can do 3. Oh my gosh, all of them! I didn't avoid a single one of those!
Quietly now.
Alright.
Into the wind.
What am I swirling the water? Oh my gosh, I'm messing up the timing on when to stay still and when to move. Gonna keep running, gonna keep running, gonna keep running.
Gotcha. Take it easy. Things are about to get set.
Give her a little bit of that. Are you fucking kidding me? I thought I was out of the range of that one. Okay. At least I got one. These fucking twirliers. You little twirliers, stop twirling.
Everybody stand back.
I had to take that one.
As one with wind and cloud.
Gonna use these as iframes.
Illusion shattered. Torn to oblivion.
I'm also gonna eat. Can't see, can't see, can't see. Oh, they're dead. Well, that didn't go well. You spin me right around.
Momentary distraction.
This is why I'm gonna set up a question in the Discord for team comps. It works, but like it's getting ridiculous. And I'm sure it's not a lot of fun to watch either. Bleh. Oh man, this reminds me of the what is that? That reminded me of the vocalist from, probably is the same one also. Storm Terror's Lair. The real haunting. That was a cool sound. All those pots breaking at the same time. Okay, is there nothing else down here? For real? Sounds jarring. Oh my gosh! I mentioned, like, you guys have seen me fight because I'm primarily looking for advice on, do I need a shielder? And if so, who would be a good shielder for me? Because the only people I can think of when it comes to shielders are Noelle, Diona, and Toma. And Noelle's shield is solid, but I feel like she's such a one note, like that's all she does is shielding. We're going up there. Toma feels a bit more helpful. Is this a barrier? That's a barrier. Don't really need one yet. Because my one thing about Bennett is like he heals a ton, but it's totally dependent on his burst. And if you need a heal and his burst isn't back yet, or like you just used it, you just used his burst, it's still come here.
One with nature.
He's still a lot more useful, in my opinion, than like Jean or Barbara. But I got really spoiled with their burst heals and them healing in normal attacks. even though Jean's normal attacks have a 50% chance and they only heal like 300, 500, something like that per strike, it still is a heal that is a reliable one. If you need a couple HP, you can just hit someone with Jean and just recomp back, you know, even a couple to take one more hit. I got spoiled by that. Bennett's more useful because of his attack buff. It's a crazy attack buff, but I do wish that he could heal outside of his burst. Obviously that would make him even more broken than he already is, but because having him and another regular burst healer or a shielder, I feel like, with the way that I've been how I've been performing at this game, when we get into like the much harder fights and the much more difficult areas and stuff, I'm gonna need either Bennett and a shielder or Bennett and a healer, a dedicated healer, like Barb or Jean. It's working. It's working enough. Sacrificial sword's good on Ben. What is he holding right now? Oh, I was using Jean for something, and forgot to swap that back to him. Whoops. Machine Cho is using sacrificial. That's for skill, though, and the skill isn't near as important as his burst. Benny. Sorry, bud. No one ever lets you talk. No. Here. This soundtrack. The music playing right now. Really reminds me of the lonely, and that's the best way I can describe it. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, it's the same vocalist. The best way I can describe this is the way that I describe. Oh, there's claw marks in the stone as well. The way I can describe this music is the way I describe the Dragonspine music, not the Dragonspine, Storm Terror's Lair music as well. It's lonely. Like, it's ominous, it's creepy, it's sad, but it's lonely. It's the same way that I describe what's her face's it's the same way I describe The Last of Us's theme. It's just a lonely soundtrack. Bennett's at 150, which isn't bad. Don't look at my crit rate. Why is his crit rate so low and his crit damage is so high? Healing bonus, HP, attack, HP, healing bonus. Rate and damage. Okay, that's why. It's because none of these have minor stats of rate. It's all damage. This is the only thing giving me rate, and it's only 2.7. And that's a physical damage bonus. And you need 200 or more. Gotcha. Most of the ER in this team comes from... How much does Kazuha have? Oh, he's only got 113. Comes from Raiden and Yelan, because Raiden's got 196 and Yelan's got 170 something, 172. So a lot of the ER in this team comes from them. Oh, I thought it was... kind of thought it was out of that, actually.
Going in. Clouds high. The birds call. Now you shall perish.
My eye on that guy back there. Trying to, at least.
Gotcha. Shine down.
There we go. See, stuff like that is the reason why I'm always annoyingly hypercritical of myself and why I always attribute everything to skill issue. Because when, like, almost any character, I've seen videos of people soloing bosses with Amber. And yeah, it's probably a C6 level 90 Amber, but properly built, all of these characters have their uses. Yeah, mom. Oh, that's a Hydro. And the sun hears me. One day I'll stop making that joke whenever the Abyss Mage, or whenever Kazuha says that. Where'd you go? One thing I don't like about Raiden's attacks is how far they throw enemies.
Take them. I have no need.
It's often that her attacks are throwing them so far away that I'll burn stamina by having to dash around them to push them back either into Bennett's AoE or away from a cliff. Ooh.
Into the wind.
I appreciate that, Monday, and I know it. I know it's not. I know, like, I know logically that I'm pretty good at this game, especially for it just feels so self-aggrandizing to even say that out loud. But like for someone who's been playing for 3 months, I'm doing very well. I'm just so hypercritical. It's a problem. This is another example of the game seemingly intentionally triggering the music when you get to a significant area. Everything hits all at the same time. Over here! Over here! Come on! Oh, beautiful spiral staircase up as well. This device reminds me of the eye in the College of Winterhold, or whatever that thing was in Skyrim. Talk to him first. I was waiting for you to. You now control the hub of Enkanomiya. No, Byaku Yokoku. Here, try touching this device. I wager it'll be quite the experience. Quite the experience. Wow! Holy shit! Holy shit is right, Monday. Thank you for the raid. Beoplays, thank you for the raid. Raiding with 58. Holy crap. Hi everyone. Hello. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Wow, that's a huge raid too. 58 people. Holy crap. Hello. Welcome, everyone. I'm Connery, the Squirrel VTuber. This is my chat, the Cabbage Clan. Reverse, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Hi, everyone. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Rodent tubers unite. Hell yeah. Aw. Holy crap, 97 people are watching me right now. I love the rat. I love the rat. Nutty buddies. Show them my nuts. I have nut emotes. Well, welcome. I am currently streaming Genshin, as I have been for the past 3 months. I'm a 3-month player. This is my chat, the Cabbage Clan, also known as the Nutty Buddies. I'm primarily a Beto main, but I've been maining Raiden for quite a bit. Chill stream, relaxed, kind of stuff. Man, how do I describe what we do here, chat? Very relaxed, relaxed energy, chill energy. Nice place to come, hang out. Yeah, baby player, yeah. I discovered Genshin because it was on my list of games that when I launched this channel 3 months ago, or 3.5, 4 months ago, it was on my list of games that I'd never played before. This, Elden Ring, League. Fortunately, I didn't start playing League. But I started playing Genshin just as I'll play like an hour of this, and you know, it'll just be something to put up on the channel because I've never played it before. Because I legitimately thought that this game was a gacha game and nothing else. And then within the first hour, I was hooked. At the end of the Liyue quest line, even more hooked. And now during Inazuma, it's just, I love it. This has risen to best games I've ever played level. So thank you, Raiders. Hello, welcome, and thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. Right now we're in the middle of the Enkanomiya quest line. Start. Whoa. I'm understanding the triangle thing as well. The triangle kind of theme in this area. Also a random ghosty. Ah! A ghost! It's a ghost! Eek! Come on, Enjou. You scared Paimon more than this ghostly guy over here. Sorry, that's not the... was it someone else? That's not the first cough this guy has had. Or is that someone else? After Tepe, I look at coughs differently now. Sorry, I'm fine now. Mostly. Byakko Yokoku, due to its properties as a nether realm, sometimes projects shadows of the past based on remnant thoughts. Though their stories have already ended, who they were at that moment is captured and retained. They can even interact with you. Such powerful emotions are called the sins of Tokoyo. Powerful emotions and sins. Man, what happened here? Thus, the unique ley line phenomena known as sin shades or shades of Tokoyo. I keep on wanting to say Tokyo. So, my current form will be visible to future heroes as well, then? That's good to know. Guess I don't have to be nervous after all, huh? The future me is going to act based on current me's memories. Still nervous, though. What in the world? It's talking! Seems like other heroes have arrived. Hello there. My Watatsumi name is Aru. My original Byakko Yokoku name was Argos. I'm in charge of explaining the next step of the trial, which is to restore the Rains of Revival and display your royal right over this land. The Rains of Revival are a national treasure that can be used to command the spirits of the Nether to speak, and they're made from the same material as Dainichi Mikoshi. The Rains must be pieced together with the Golden Bridle as their core. As such, you need to find 3 other fragments. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I believe that my leftover spiritual essence should be able to answer your questions. Do you like... What the fuck, Ether? Do you like eating butter crab? What is that? Then do you like some fresh fish sashimi? That reminds me. Recently, Watatsumi Omikami has raised land for us above the sea's surface. Whoa! This is ancient then. Recently, the snake raised land for us above the sea's surface. So we should be able to start shallow sea fishing. The variety of edible fish should also increase. Holy crap! That is such a huge bombshell that's just casually slid across there. But yes, back on topic. The 3 fragments have been hidden in 3 key locations. That makes sense why all the weapons have been reverted to stone. This is a hella long time ago. The 3 fragments have been hidden in 3 key locations around Dainichi Mikoshi. These would be the Narrows, the Evernight Temple, and the Serpent's Heart. And when I say hidden, I do mean hidden. The officials in charge of setting the trial up are very capable indeed. No problem, we've faced loads of tricky puzzles before. If you see the altar of the Serpent's Heart, you may want to search that place thoroughly for clues. Ajibashiri spent all day setting them up. Ajibashiri? The Special Officer Corps in Chief Theonos, I don't know, the armed judges of the Nether in Byakko Yokoku. That's who the Jibshari are. They possess tokens made out of special material that could cause the souls of Byakko Yokoku to reveal themselves. That doesn't sound like an Inazuman name at all. Well, Watatsumi Island was a product of the Archon War. Before that, Byakko Yokoku's histories are filled with names like Abrak, Spartacus. Oh, interesting. Thenosos, Gigantus, and such. That's really interesting. Because Morax also is definitely not a quote-unquote Chinese name, a Liyue name. And Venti also isn't a German name, as in Mondstadt. So this is human culture where the divine envoys do not interfere. Or this is this guy talking. This is human culture where the divine envoys do not interfere too much. Huh? What did you say? Nothing. Just a bad habit of a bookworm. Keep listening to Argos. Yes. Now that the Evernight has arrived, all of Enkanomiya will show you a different side of itself. You should meet various after-images along your path. But they are not quite the same as this ritual after-image of mine. These people have been chosen by the underlying principles of Enkanomiya due to their powerful emotions, and their transgression has resulted in after-image being created. They are what the Jibashiri, I can't pronounce these names, call the Shades of Tokoyo. But bear in mind that the principle that to know sin is to be free of it. Do not tell them that they are the afterimages. The other afterimages are not like me. The moment they realize they are shadows of their former selves, they will dissipate. Someplace similar in Liyue. Is that kind of... not really similar, I guess, but it's kind of seems similar to in Raiden's story quests, when there were the echoes of the old warriors and the old Inazuma residents who knew Raiden, recognized her, and thought that the war was still going on. And then they dissipated afterwards. It seems similar. It's not really the same, though. That's really quite curious. Have we seen someplace similar in Liyue? On the other hand, we people of Enkanomiya have gotten used to it by now. Well then, good luck to you. I'll be waiting here for good news from you. Of sun and moon. Gather the 3 fragments. Alright. Regretfully, I think we're gonna have to call that one today. As far as story quests go, because this seems like a pretty good place to stop. And I'm gonna have to stop in about 15 minutes. So regretfully, I think that's gonna have to. I need to next episode. I'll try to be more focused on story and not like I did a lot of bantering. Although based on the Discord, you guys don't seem to mind that. So. But I've got stuff going on tonight and I need to get ready for it. So I'm gonna have to end at the 2-hour mark. But let's go back up top and well, first let me is this a good stopping point? Because if there's like 10 more minutes left to a good stopping point, then
the world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn.
Fine stopping point. Cool. Let's go back up. What did I have? Reputation quest stuff. Oh, today. Today's a new week. This is a new week, so I can do more reputation stuff. I want to max out Mondstadt before I move on to Liyue. Let's go here. I need to make some more heal foods because I'm now down to, after that 3 Ruin Guard fight. I really thought like I was so overconfident with that. I was like, oh, pfft, I got this. I fought 4 you bitches before with a horrible team, and then Raiden immediately gets wiped, gets immediately downed. I need to make more food because I'm now down to 9 sweet madames. Either that or I could swap to something else that I have a lot of. Fish noodles. That's only a 20%, but then it's a 390 HP. When I'm talking about when characters have 30,000 HP like Yelan, 390 doesn't seem like a lot. Tigerfish. 10% and additional 1,200. That's not bad, and that's a pretty cheap one to make, isn't it? Because isn't it just fish and pepper? Grilled tigerfish. Yeah, it's just fish and pepper. Yeah, I'll make some more of that. So let me go grab some fish, and can we buy 10 at a time? Can you believe we got raided again? Holy crap. And so many of you stuck around as well. Hey, thank you. Thank you, people. Oh my gosh. Not craft. What the hell am I doing? Discord link should be down below in the the stream. In the panels. At least it's down below if you're on desktop. I don't know where they put it on mobile. Grilled tigerfish. Doom 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 doom. What's the blubber cream? Oh, that does way more. That's kind of just as expensive feeling because I'm always really low on lotus heads. Radiant Shoguns. Thanks for dropping the link there Monday. Yeah, for any new viewers, we do have a Discord. It's very active. There's tons of things going on there. We have gaming channels, we have like other gaming channels, we have a Genshin discussion board, and we have a Genshin spoiler discussion board. So if you want to discuss Natlan stuff and Fontaine stuff, things that I would be spoiled by, you can go ahead and put it in the discuss it in the Genshin spoilers channel because I don't check that one. There's a food and drink channel, there's media channels for cars and all that kind of stuff. So it's a very active place to hang out. It's been great. There's 100+ people in the Discord. It's crazy. So thanks everyone. And yeah, the Discord's down below. Great place to hang out. We are growing at a crazy rate. I need to get healed because I just realized everyone's at low health right now. Oh, I can plant. Oh yeah, I haven't been taking advantage of my farms in the Teapot. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. Oh my gosh, do you hear that dog in my neighborhood?
Would you care to sit?
Boop. Boop, boop. Boop. There we go.
If you ever had...
Oops. And also for any new viewers, this is my Teapot. I know that I'm gonna bump my head up against the load limit very soon, but until that day comes, I'm just gonna keep on adding stuff, and then when I bump up against the load limit, then I'll start sorting out what needs to go to a different island and where. But I'm building out a garden with my fish pond. Got a hot springs here. Also, I discovered that you can sit here. So here's main island. I'm kind of turning this into kind of like a dueling. I don't know, like a practice arena. Bath with clothes on? Preposterous. Preposterous. Rex Lapis assassinated at the cabbage of dissension. I don't know what I'm doing with this island anymore. This island's been completely neglected. And I moved the farm over to this island that I just unlocked last night. And we've got animals. Like, you can barely see the squirrels through the... Preposterous. Preposterous. Wet Socks Part 2. Wet Socks Part 2. Raiden goes to the hot springs. But she's not really wearing socks. She's just wearing leggings. All right, I think that does it for today. Maybe a bit early, but it's 5 minutes till 5. It's 4:55 here Pacific time. So this is a decent place to end off. Feel bad turning off the Inazuma in-game music to pull up the Inazuma theme in a YouTube video. But actually, I'll just use my normal outro music. So, great stream, everyone. Thank you. Eliza, I don't recognize your name, so thank you for stopping by. Thigh high socks, maybe. Oh, they might just be thigh highs. Yeah. We got raided, everyone. Holy crap! And there are still 47 people watching right now. Because usually with a raid, it's like they stop by and like it's a raid. You stop by, you watch for a couple minutes, and like, okay, support them, give them a follow or something. And that there's still 47 people watching. That's just, doesn't that feel like such a high number of people who stayed from the raid? Jeez Louise. All right, well, thank you, everyone. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. My normal stream time is 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, Pacific Standard Time. Today I streamed a little bit early so I could get the 2 hours in before I needed to go do my stuff in IRL Meat World. But as stated before, Discord down in the panels below. If you're watching this on the re-upload on the YouTube VOD, it's down in every description. The Discord is a great place to hang out, as I said. The YouTubes are popping off, and I have my subathon planned for the day before Halloween, October 30th, which is going to be next Wednesday. So 8 days from today. Let's get some nuts to round out this stream, and I think that does it. Next, the subathon's not gonna be a subathon. There's no compulsion to subscribe to keep the timer running. But it's going to be an endurance stream to celebrate the milestones we've already achieved. So it's going to be an all-day endurance stream that I call Squirtathon. So hope you guys join me for that, even if it's just, you know, we'll be there all day. So stop in on your lunch break, something like that. You know, all good. So thanks again, everyone. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks again. Bye.